What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Awesemo.com coming to you with my plays for the Thursday night game between the Houston Texans and the Carolina Panthers. If you haven't had a chance to play over on Yahoo yet, now is the time, and you want to know why? Because if you sign up and deposit $10 or more right now as a new Yahoo user, you get 2 free months of Awesemo Plus Platinum completely free. A $180 value, everything we offer behind the paywall, every single sport, completely free when you do that deposit. So make sure you take advantage of that. They've got fantastic contests running over there today. You want to be checking them out, and we're going to kind of gear it towards that top contest they have, that $10 buy-in. We're going to kind of have those picks geared towards that, so let's get to it. All right, so first off the bat here, this 100K Thursday Night Football baller, 20K to first, only a 12% management fee. It's hard to find a better contest in the entire industry than that. But it's also hard to find a better fantasy asset than Christian McCaffrey, so I'm going to just blow past him for these picks. You need to find ways to get Christian McCaffrey in your lineup, in the superstar, in the flex. I'm not going to be as redundant as to just recommend that guy, so let's get that out of the way. So my pick for the superstar in this lineup, where we're going to try to get a little bit different, is going to be Sam Darnold. So quarterbacks, they end up doing very well over on Yahoo. It's only a half-point PPR. And the guy's been really impressive here through 2 games. Against the Jets, 279 yards and a touchdown, no picks. Against New Orleans last week, shredded them for just over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. I mean, the guy's been not just a game manager, he's been very adequate at the quarterback position, much more than we saw in his days with the Jets. I think pairing him with a pass catcher, including Christian McCaffrey, of course, makes a lot of sense in this game. I mean, we're looking at Carolina just being able to do whatever they want against Houston. So Sam Darnold, I got to be looking at a guy that I'm going to have a lot in the superstar, where I'm trying to get a little different and off of Christian McCaffrey in that spot. For my second pick, pairing him alongside Sam Darnold is going to be DJ Moore. DJ Moore has kind of emerged as the guy that Sam Darnold is relying on the absolute most. 19 total targets through the first 2 games, 14 receptions, 159 yards, and a touchdown. Those are solid numbers, and I think they're only going to get better here. He's been outperforming Robbie Anderson, outperforming rookie Terrace Marshall, and I expect both of them to still kind of find weeks where they're going to spike. But on the whole, I want to be pairing my quarterback, the guy in the superstar slot, with his number 1 wide receiver, and that's going to be DJ Moore in this spot. Not going to overthink it. I think that they make the best pairing. If you are trying to play lineups without Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore alongside another one of those wide receivers from the Carolina side feels like the only way in this game script that makes a lot of sense to do it. And for my last pick here on the board, Houston. We got to try to find some way to play Houston. I could recommend the defense from Carolina, which makes a lot of sense after the way that they just shut down Alvin Kamara. So maybe that's something you should be looking at as well. But I'm going to recommend a Houston guy. It's gross, but we're going to be going to David Johnson. So David Johnson, he's $13 there. He's sitting $1 above Mark Ingram and Phillip Lindsay, who he's in this timeshare with. But he has truly, no questionably, been the passing down player for the Houston Texans in this spot. 6 total targets, 5 catches, 40 yards here on the season, including 1 reception touchdown. It's going to be a long day, more than likely here for the Houston Texans. I don't see any way around it. I got to be finding some kind of a way to get some value out of some of these players. You got to play one guy on the Houston side, and I don't really know how I feel about a lot of these other players. Anthony Miller might be one guy to take a look at as a flyer down there at $10. He's been inactive the last 2 weeks. You're going to have Nico Collins out of the mix. You're going to have Danny Amendola out of the mix. I don't want to go so thin to recommend him as one of my core 3 plays that I'm going to be using on Yahoo. But David Johnson is by far my favorite of the 3 running backs. Mark Ingram, more than likely going to get the red zone touches. If you're going to have lineups, where you're thinking the game's going to be very slow, low scoring, that's probably a solid way to go. But for me, if Carolina is going to put points on the board, which is what I expect, I'm thinking David Johnson is the best pairing from the Houston side. And those are my 3 picks from Yahoo for today. Let me know in the comment section what you think below, who you think is going to play well. If you think Brandon Cooks is going to go for 150 and a touchdown, let me know. Put the receipts down there so that we can look after the game and you can tell me how much smarter you are. And trust me, I'd love to see stuff like that here. We want to try to build unique in these contests, in these single game formats. Yahoo is the best place to do it. And right now, once again, if you're a new user, 2 months of free Awesemo Plus Platinum with that first deposit of $10 or more. take advantage of that, and we'll see you guys over there on Yahoo for the Thursday Night Football Baller.